Here, we come together to honor and celebrate the lives of legends we've recently lost, and to carry forward their inspiring stories. Alongside them, we'll also talk about WWE star Paige, who has faced challenges with incredible courage, drawing love and prayers from millions around the globe. Subscribe now and stand with us as we keep their stories alive. David Von Erich, born on July 22, 1958, was more than just a professional wrestler. He was a shining star in one of wrestling's most legendary families. As a member of the Von Erich dynasty, based in Texas, David grew up surrounded by the sport, learning not only the techniques of wrestling, but also the importance of connecting with fans and carrying forward a family legacy. With his towering 6 feet 7 inches frame and athletic build of around 240 pounds, David was a natural presence in the ring, both physically and emotionally. Nicknamed the Yellow Rose of Texas, David was admired not only for his size and strength, but also for his charisma, technical skill, and dedication to the craft. Fans gravitated toward him because he had a rare combination of talent and relatability. He could deliver hard-hitting matches, yet make the audience feel every emotion, every struggle, and every triumph. In World-Class Championship Wrestling, WCCW, the promotion where the Von Erichs were virtually royalty, David quickly became a central figure. His feuds, particularly with the fabulous Freebirds, were intense, deeply personal, and highly entertaining, leaving a mark that wrestling historians still celebrate today. David's trajectory in wrestling suggested greatness. Many insiders and fans alike believed he was destined to claim the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, carrying on the family tradition while carving out his own legacy. His passion for wrestling was evident in every match he fought, and his ability to inspire loyalty in the audience set him apart from many of his contemporaries. Tragically, David's life and career were cut short when he died at the age of 25 during a tour in Japan, reportedly from acute enteritis. His untimely death shocked the wrestling world and left a lingering sense of what might have been. Despite his brief time, David Von Erich's influence continues to resonate. He is remembered not just as a talented wrestler, but as a symbol of dedication, family, and the golden era of Texas wrestling. Today, fans continue to honor his memory, recalling the energy, heart, and spirit he brought to every match, keeping his legacy alive through stories, footage, and the enduring admiration of those who witnessed his rise. Ursula Hayden, born on March 8, 1966, was a trailblazing figure in professional wrestling, an actress and a producer whose influence continues to be felt across the industry. She passed away at the age of 56, leaving behind a legacy defined not only by her in-ring achievements, but also by her dedication to uplifting others in the wrestling world. Hayden first captured the attention of wrestling fans in the late 1980s and 1990s, performing under the ring name Ursula. With a combination of strength, agility, and charisma, she brought a unique energy to every match. Her wrestling style was both powerful and dynamic, blending high-flying maneuvers with hard-hitting moves, which allowed her to stand out in an era where women in wrestling were often underrepresented. Over time, she built a reputation for her memorable rivalries and compelling performances, earning respect from both fans and peers alike. Beyond the squared circle, Hayden explored acting, appearing in films and television projects that showcased her versatility and on-screen presence. Her love for wrestling extended behind the scenes as well. She produced several wrestling events, championing women's roles in the sport and advocating for greater visibility and opportunity for female performers. Through her work, she became a mentor to many aspiring wrestlers, encouraging them to follow their dreams and break barriers just as she had. Despite facing challenges, including injuries and personal struggles, Hayden's passion for wrestling never wavered. She was known not only for her talent, but also for her generosity, kindness, and willingness to support others in the community. Those who knew her often speak of her as someone who inspired confidence and courage, both in and out of the ring. News of her passing sparked an outpouring of tributes from fans, colleagues, and fellow wrestlers who celebrated her achievements and the positive impact she had on the lives of so many. Ursula Hayden's legacy is more than her matches or accomplishments. It is the inspiration, mentorship, and barrier-breaking spirit she leaves behind. For generations of fans and wrestlers, she remains a pioneering figure whose memory continues to resonate deeply within the wrestling world. Edward Wiskowski, January 10, 1945, January 23, 2025, was an American professional wrestler whose career spanned decades and left a lasting mark on the wrestling world. Best known for his controversial persona as Colonel De Beers in the American Wrestling Association, AWA, during the 1980s, Wiskowski was a performer who could captivate audiences, provoke strong reactions, and bring intense drama to the ring. Before adopting this infamous character, he wrestled under various names, including the Polish Prince and Easy Ed Wiskowski, showcasing a versatility that helped him navigate multiple wrestling territories. Wiskowski began his journey in professional wrestling in 1972, training under legends Harley Race and Lord Littlebrook. His early years saw him rise in the Pacific Northwest Territory, where he formed a memorable tag team with Playboy Buddy Rose. Together, they captured multiple championships and became fan favorites in the region. Wiskowski also found success as a singles competitor, winning the Central States Heavyweight title in 1975 and competing internationally in Germany and Austria during the late 1970s and early 1980s, further broadening his experience and reputation. It was in the mid-1980s, however, that Wiskowski would take on the persona that defined his career: Colonel De Beers. As a pro-apartheid South African military officer, the character was intentionally provocative, sparking outrage and fascination alike. One of the most memorable storylines involved a heated feud with Superfly Jimmy Snuka, in which De Beers refused to wrestle him because of his ethnicity. The feud produced a series of high-profile matches that drew attention to the divisive nature of the character and highlighted Wiskowski's ability to generate emotion and storytelling in wrestling, even through controversial means. After stepping away from active competition, Wiskowski remained deeply involved in the sport he loved. From 2001 to 2006, he ran a wrestling school in Portland, Oregon, alongside Buddy Rose, mentoring a new generation of performers. Wiskowski passed away on January 23, 2025, at the age of 80. While his Colonel De Beers character remains one of the most contentious in wrestling history, Edward Wiskowski's career reflects a performer who embraced complexity, provoked conversation, and left a lasting imprint on the world of professional wrestling. Brian Christopher, born Brian Lawler on January 10, 1972, in Memphis, Tennessee, was more than just the son of wrestling legend Jerry the King Lawler. He was a performer who carved his own identity in the world of professional wrestling. Growing up surrounded by the spectacle of wrestling, Brian was naturally drawn to the ring, but he was determined to create a legacy that stood on its own, beyond the shadow of his father. Christopher began wrestling in the early 1990s, honing his skills across regional promotions and slowly building a reputation for his agility, charisma, and high-energy style. His breakthrough came in 1997 when he joined World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE. Adopting the flamboyant persona of Grandmaster Sexay, he captured the imagination of fans with his vibrant character, flashy outfits, and signature dance moves. His on-screen chemistry with tag team partner Scotty 2 Hotty gave birth to the iconic duo Too Cool, a team that became synonymous with fun, humor, and athleticism. Their entertaining antics, including synchronized dances and crowd-engaging performances, made them one of the most memorable tag teams of the late 1990s and early 2000s. During his time in WWE, Christopher achieved notable success, including winning the WWE Tag Team Championship with Scotty 2 Hotty. But beyond the titles, it was his personality and ability to connect with audiences that left a lasting impression. Fans remembered not just the matches, but the infectious energy and joy he brought to the ring. Moments that transcended scripted entertainment and created genuine connection. After leaving WWE, Christopher continued performing on the independent circuit, sharing his talent with smaller promotions and fans across the country. However, his life outside the ring was marred by personal struggles and legal issues, challenges that underscored the pressures faced by many in the wrestling world. Tragically, Brian Christopher passed away on July 29, 2018, at the age of 46, while in custody. His death was a heartbreaking reminder of the human vulnerabilities behind the personas seen on screen. Today, Brian is remembered not just as Grandmaster Sexay, but as a passionate performer whose energy, creativity, and love for wrestling left an indelible mark on the industry. His legacy endures in the laughter, excitement, and memories he created for fans worldwide. Adrian Adonis, born Keith Franca on September 15, 1954, was an American professional wrestler whose charisma, creativity, and in-ring skill left an unforgettable mark on the world of sports entertainment. Starting his wrestling journey in the 1970s, Adonis initially made a name for himself as a rugged, biker-type character. With his leather jackets, rebellious attitude, and no-nonsense approach, he embodied the tough guy persona that wrestling fans loved to cheer or fear. This early image helped him gain recognition in the American Wrestling Association, AWA, and later in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE. By the mid-1980s, Adonis reinvented himself in a way that few wrestlers had dared to. He embraced the adorable Adrian Adonis gimmick, a flamboyant, colorful character complete with bleached blonde hair, bold ring attire, and a larger-than-life personality. This transformation showcased his willingness to take risks and challenge traditional wrestling stereotypes. As a heel or villain, Adonis became a figure fans loved to hate, drawing reactions ranging from laughter to outrage. His charisma shone through in every promo and every in-ring moment, elevating the entertainment factor in WWE programming. One of his most memorable moments came through his heated rivalry with Rowdy Roddy Piper. Their exchanges on the iconic Piper's Pit talk segments were legendary, blending humor, tension, and unpredictability. This feud reached a high point at WrestleMania 3 in 1987, where Adonis faced Piper in a match that remains a favorite among wrestling historians and fans alike. Tragically, Adrian Adonis's life and career were cut short. In 1988, at just 33 years old, he died in a car accident in Lewisport, Newfoundland. His passing sent shockwaves through the wrestling community, leaving fans and colleagues mourning the loss of a true original. Despite his brief career, Adonis's impact continues to resonate. He is remembered not only for his memorable matches, but also for his creativity, fearlessness, and the joy and excitement he brought to the squared circle. Adrian Adonis broke molds, challenged norms, and left an enduring legacy as one of wrestling's most charismatic and innovative performers. Saraya Jade Beavis, known globally under her WWE persona Paige, and currently in AEW as Saraya, was born on August 17, 1992, in Norwich, United Kingdom, into a family that lived and breathed professional wrestling. Her parents, Sweet Saraya and Ricky Knight, were both established wrestlers, and growing up in such an environment, Saraya's life was intertwined with the wrestling world from a very young age. She would often accompany her parents to training sessions, events, and shows, learning not only the physical aspects of wrestling, but also the mental toughness, discipline, and resilience that the profession demands. Her mother, a celebrated wrestler herself, instilled in her an understanding of the sacrifices, the travel, and the grind required to succeed in a highly competitive industry, while her father provided the practical, in-ring guidance and tactical skills. From her earliest memories, Saraya was surrounded by wrestlers, rings, and the backstage chatter that made professional wrestling more than just entertainment. It was a lifestyle and a legacy she inherited. Despite the glamour often associated with wrestling, her upbringing was far from easy. Financial challenges were a reality, with her family managing to keep their wrestling promotion afloat while providing for the household. And Saraya grew up witnessing the highs and lows of a career that, while rewarding, was inherently unstable. This environment shaped her into a determined young woman, fiercely ambitious, who understood that talent alone would never be enough without perseverance, discipline, and the ability to navigate personal and professional obstacles. Early career and WWE debut, Saraya's in-ring journey began almost as soon as she could walk, with childhood training under her parents' guidance evolving into serious competitive experience in her teens. By the age of 16, she was already wrestling in independent circuits in the UK, honing her craft, and developing a signature style that combined agility, technical skill, and a psychological understanding of the audience. Her performances were marked by a unique charisma, an intensity that belied her young age, and an ability to connect with fans through both her wrestling ability and her personality. These traits caught the attention of WWE scouts, and in 2011, Saraya made the leap to the global stage, signing with the company and relocating to the United States to pursue her dream. Upon her WWE debut, she adopted the ring name Paige, a persona defined by a gothic, edgy aesthetic, black attire, and an aura that set her apart from other female wrestlers of the time. Her early days in WWE were a whirlwind of rigorous training, learning the corporate style, and adapting to the physical and emotional demands of wrestling on a global platform. She quickly became a standout in the developmental territory, NXT, earning accolades for her matches and developing a reputation as a prodigy who could carry the brand forward. Her meteoric rise culminated in 2014, when, at just 21 years old, she captured the WWE Divas Championship, becoming one of the youngest champions in the division's history. This achievement not only solidified her status as a top-tier wrestler, but also highlighted the growing recognition of women in wrestling as legitimate athletes capable of main event performances rather than mere accessories to the male-dominated roster. Rise to stardom and cultural impact. Paige's influence in WWE went beyond her championship victories. She became a cultural icon for fans around the world. Her dark Gothic persona resonated with audiences who appreciated her authenticity and relatability, while her in-ring performances consistently demonstrated that women could headline shows with intensity and skill equal to their male counterparts. She was part of a new wave of female wrestlers who challenged long-standing stereotypes, pushing WWE to reconsider how women's wrestling was presented on television and in major pay-per-view events. Financially, her success also allowed her a degree of stability that had eluded her family in her youth, offering endorsement opportunities, merchandise sales, and main event billing that made her one of the most marketable talents in WWE during her early career. Yet, the glamour of fame came with significant pressures. The relentless travel schedule, the demand to maintain peak physical condition, and the constant scrutiny from fans and media placed immense stress on her both physically and mentally. Saraya was acutely aware that her position was both a privilege and a responsibility, and she often spoke in interviews about her desire to represent women's wrestling with integrity while navigating the challenging corporate environment of WWE, where creative decisions were often out of her control. And success was measured not only by wins in the ring, but by audience reactions, merchandise sales, and the company's broader narrative goals. Career-ending injury and personal struggles. Despite her rapid rise and influence, Paige's career took a devastating turn in December 2017, during a live WWE event in Uniondale, New York, when she suffered a severe neck injury. The incident, though accidental, was catastrophic, ultimately forcing her into early retirement from in-ring competition at just 25 years old. For someone whose entire identity and passion had revolved around wrestling, the abrupt halt to her career was both emotionally and physically devastating. The injury brought not only pain and the necessity for extensive medical treatment, but also significant uncertainty regarding her financial and professional future. As a young woman who had invested her life into the sport, Paige faced the dual challenge of managing the physical implications of a serious neck injury, including chronic pain and rehabilitation concerns, while also coping with the psychological toll of stepping away from the spotlight she had earned. Reports suggested that the severity of her injury required careful monitoring, multiple rounds of medical assessment, and ongoing physiotherapy, leaving her and her team cautious about any potential return to wrestling. The retirement announcement was a deeply emotional moment for fans and for Paige herself, representing the sudden loss of a dream nurtured since childhood. While she shifted toward non-wrestling roles within WWE, including commentary, managerial appearances, and behind-the-scenes contributions, the sense of personal and professional disruption lingered, as she had to redefine her identity beyond being an active performer in the ring. AEW Women's World Championship and symbolic triumph. Saraya's persistence culminated in August 2023 when she captured the AEW Women's World Championship, a moment that represented not just personal achievement, but a symbolic victory for women in wrestling. After years of setbacks, public scrutiny, and injury-related doubts, her triumph highlighted her unwavering dedication to the sport and her ability to overcome adversity. The championship victory was celebrated by fans as a testament to her enduring talent and appeal, while simultaneously signaling that AEW recognized her value as both a performer and a figurehead for women's wrestling. From a health perspective, the achievement underscored her successful management of past injuries, careful conditioning, and strategic in-ring performance designed to minimize risk while maximizing impact. Financially, the title also represented potential new opportunities, including increased visibility, merchandise sales, and promotional engagements, reinforcing her position as a significant figure in the industry despite her previous career disruptions. Beyond the tangible rewards, the victory carried profound symbolic weight. It served as a reminder that resilience, discipline, and passion can redefine trajectories, even after what appeared to be a career-ending setback, inspiring both aspiring wrestlers and fans who had followed her journey from the early days in Norwich to global stardom. Backstage politics and career challenges in AEW. Despite her championship success, Saraya's return to AEW has not been without its challenges. Various reports and industry rumors suggest she has encountered difficulties navigating backstage politics and creative direction within the company. Adjusting to AEW's culture, which is markedly different from WWE's structured and historically hierarchical approach, has reportedly been a learning curve. Some sources indicate that Saraya has occasionally struggled with how her character is portrayed, with creative disagreements arising over her storylines, match bookings, and prominence in the women's division. AEW, known for promoting new and emerging talent aggressively, sometimes places established performers in positions where they must reassert relevance, potentially causing tension or feelings of underutilization. Saraya's interactions with peers such as Britt Baker and Toni Storm, both central figures in AEW's women's division, have fueled speculation regarding competition for spotlight and creative influence, though it is difficult to separate genuine friction from fan-driven narrative. These dynamics highlight the often overlooked pressures experienced by returning veterans, balancing legacy, personal ambition, and health considerations, while integrating into an environment with its own evolving hierarchy and expectations. Health concerns and long-term considerations. Central to the conversation surrounding Saraya's AEW tenure are ongoing health concerns stemming from her previous neck injury. While she has returned to active competition and even claimed championship success, medical professionals and fans alike continue to speculate about the long-term implications of returning to high-impact wrestling after such a severe injury. Saraya's rehabilitation reportedly involved extensive medical clearance, physical therapy, and careful planning of her in-ring style to reduce strain and minimize risk. However, the nature of professional wrestling, requiring high-risk maneuvers, falls, and physical exertion, means that no amount of preparation can fully eliminate the possibility of exacerbating previous injuries. Saraya has been vocal about taking precautions and collaborating closely with AEW's medical team to monitor her condition, demonstrating a pragmatic approach to balancing her passion for wrestling with personal health and longevity. Her situation underscores the broader challenges faced by athletes in high-risk sports, where the drive to compete and entertain must be weighed against potential lifelong consequences, including chronic pain, neurological complications, and mobility concerns. Financial realities and professional sustainability. Beyond the visible aspects of her wrestling career, Saraya's journey also reflects the financial realities of professional athletes whose careers are often uncertain. While WWE provided a foundation of stability, AEW presents a different financial landscape, including contract structures, revenue sharing from merchandise, and performance-based incentives. For Saraya, rebuilding her career after injury meant not only proving her in-ring capabilities, but also strategically managing her brand, negotiating contracts, and exploring opportunities for supplemental income, such as media appearances, social media partnerships, and public engagements. The balance between earning potential and physical safety has likely influenced her choices in AEW, including the frequency and style of matches, prioritization of high-visibility appearances, and engagement with fans through controlled public platforms. Financial stability, in her case, is deeply intertwined with career longevity and health management, highlighting the complex interplay between passion, necessity, and practicality that defines the modern professional wrestling landscape. Public persona, mental health, and fan relationships. Saraya's return to wrestling has also involved navigating her public persona and her evolving relationship with fans. Having grown up in the public eye, first as Paige in WWE and now as Saraya in AEW, she has experienced both adoration and scrutiny. Social media, while providing a platform to connect with supporters, also amplifies criticism, rumors, and speculation. In recent months, some fans have expressed concern over her social media presence, including periods of inactivity, and cryptic posts that have sparked rumors regarding her personal well-being. While there is no confirmed indication of any serious issues, these dynamics illustrate the pressures of maintaining a public image, managing mental health, and balancing transparency with privacy. Soraya's experience underscores the importance of emotional resilience and the ongoing negotiation between authenticity and expectation in a profession where personal life and professional persona are often inseparable in the eyes of fans and media alike. Legacy and influence on women's wrestling. Despite the challenges, health concerns, and behind-the-scenes dynamics, Soraya's legacy in wrestling is firmly established. From her groundbreaking success in WWE to her triumphant return in AEW, she has consistently pushed boundaries and elevated the status of women's wrestling worldwide. Her influence extends beyond titles and victories. She has helped pave the way for younger wrestlers, demonstrated that resilience can overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles, and proved that women can headline major events while commanding respect in an industry historically dominated by men. Her journey highlights the interplay of talent, perseverance, and strategic decision-making in shaping a career that is both impactful and inspirational. Fans, fellow wrestlers, and industry professionals alike recognize Soraya as a figure who not only achieved personal success, but also contributed meaningfully to the broader evolution of women's wrestling, setting a standard for professionalism, authenticity, and dedication. Current status and future prospects. As of 2025, Soraya continues to navigate her career in AEW, balancing championship pursuits, health management, and professional growth. While her neck injury remains a central consideration, she has demonstrated remarkable resilience and adaptability, carving out a place for herself in a competitive and evolving roster. Financially and professionally, her status as a former WWE star and current AEW champion provides her with opportunities for both stability and influence, including potential media projects, brand partnerships, and long-term involvement in the wrestling business beyond active competition. Looking forward, her future in AEW and wrestling at large will likely continue to be defined by careful management of her health, strategic creative decisions, and the ongoing support of fans who have followed her journey from a young wrestling prodigy to a world champion overcoming immense adversity. Her story remains a powerful example of determination, adaptability, and the human spirit.